All right. Hi guys.
What's
Today
up?
we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be calling it the table, and this is our table. It's tie-dye. So, yeah.
What do you got us watching today, dude?
Oh man. Okay, so today we're going to be watching a Pizza Hut training video from 1988.
Oh, joy.
Yeah. So obviously this is my best friend James.
As a chef, I'm already dreading this, but it is what it is.
As interruptive as he is, this is his wife, Courtney. My wife is over there keeping the baby wrangled, so yeah. Maybe next time. So, this time though, however, we're going to be watching this and just basically just seeing what ridiculousness they did, because, I mean, like I said, this guy, in the last video I said this guy was a chef and he used to have to watch these things, and he used to have to like make his underlings watch them, so we're going to get kind of a little crazy perspective on this stuff. But yeah, from 1988.
1988.
The year I was born.
Wow, yeah. The year you were born, Courtney. Yeah, that's true. So, let's just get to it, I guess. This is going to be kind of crazy. Let's see what happens.
All right, Pizza Hut, what you got?
Making it great. Remember that? There's a Pizza Hut, making it great. You don't remember that? No.
Too young.
I thought I was making it great again. What happened to it again?
No.
We're not there yet.
We're not there yet.
Okay, Julie, are you all ready to learn how to make a pizza the right way?
Making it great. Yes, I'm ready. Are we going to cook pizzas now?
Well, there's a lot more to it than just cooking. In fact, that's probably the easiest part. But let's start this process at the beginning. First of all, are your hands washed?
Sure are.
Good, mine too. All right, let's say an order for a pizza comes in. You'll read it and you'll get started on the pizza making process right away. You have to act fast. We're not just making pizza. We're creating an experience for our customers. Think of it as making pizza that makes customers happy.
I like that.
Do you
Our
notice how
customers
crooked her
expect the
apron
same
was?
high quality product and service every time they come to a Pizza Hut. And that's true whether it's a busy
She's got a
Friday
boob
evening or a quiet Tuesday
There's a
afternoon.
Janet Jackson
Our job is to
situation.
make sure they're never disappointed. I won't let them down.
She's just way
let's
too
say the
excited to
first
be
order
working
we
at
get is
Pizza
for a
Hut.
medium pan pizza with pepperoni and green pepper. This is the retarder.
The what?
The retarder.
Wait, let's back this up.
It's where we keep the
Hold on.
Okay, let's say the first order we get is for a medium pan pizza with
I have to have heard that
pepperoni and
wrong.
green pepper. This is the retarder. It's where
Retarder.
we keep the proof dough until we're ready to use it.
This is the
Makes it-
retarder.
Would
Makes
you
it
like
go-
me to explain?
Yes, please explain the retarder to me.
Okay, when you're baking and you
Yeah.
don't want your yeast to like over fluff your dough, you put it in a certain temperature and it retards the rising process. It prevents it from going. So that's why it's called that.
Okay, so there was like no HR issue during this
No,
time. It's not
it
just a sign of
wasn't.
the times. Do they still call it that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've never heard that before in my life.
He's never heard that before. How do you
It
know that?
slows
That's like-
it down.
Okay.
Okay.
See,
That's what it
I
does.
can't. You know what? I can't get behind this. I can't get
There's-
behind this
because
technology.
there's too many
Before
jokes?
the PC
No,
movement,
I can't get
okay?
behind this. No, I don't like it at all. I think they should change that. In fact, we need to hashtag this and get rid of the retarder. I don't know if that's even something that is still in effect, but we need to look into this. You know, because that's not right.
no retarded bread.
No, that's not right. We don't do that.
Yes.
This is America.
So we take
Yeah,
out a
2020.
medium pan prepared by our dough master.
Dough master.
The dough
And
master.
we check it for quality. Now this one looks good. See, if the dough weren't right, if it was stuck to the separator, or it was
Oh, yeah,
too
somebody
flat,
messed
or
up
it had air
there.
bubbles in it, then the finished pizza wouldn't be right, and our customers wouldn't get the best possible product.
Which they deserve every time they visit Pizza Hut.
Right.
She is happy.
So if the dough isn't exactly right, we throw it out and we get another one that is. And we go down to where it says sauce, and we see that a small gets 1 level spoon, a medium gets 2 spoons, and a large gets 3 spoons. So what do? Teaspoons? Right. Now,
She
we
can
keep our
read,
sauce
y'all.
right here with our other refrigerated items. We keep this lid
A lot of
closed
spooning
except for when
going
we're
on at
making a
Pizza Hut in
pizza.
the back. I'm just saying.
First, spread the sauce to within a quarter to
Ain't nobody using a spoon like that. They'd be using a ladle. Otherwise, they'd be making a hell of a mess.
5 ounces. Be sure not to pour the sauce onto the center of the dough, and don't press down with the spoon because that could cause the pizza to be undercooked.
It seems easy enough.
It is. Just be sure to do it exactly this way every time. Any variance wouldn't be making it great. Now, on our pizzas we use
They
2
really
layers of
attached the
cheese.
slogan.
The bottom cheese
And the top cheese, right?
She's
Right.
so
Since we
slow.
measure the cheese, we'll just calibrate the scale with this bowl
Nobody
on
got
it.
time to
Just put
calibrate a
a clean bowl on the
scale.
scale, zero it out, and then you're ready to go.
Can you imagine them doing this every
She
time?
is setting this young lady up for failure.
Wasn't she just talking about how you've got to get it out there quickly?
Yeah.
The sooner you get it in the oven, the sooner the customer can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I wonder if at the end she's going to be like, now imagine doing this 500 times a night, about 300,000 times faster.
Okay, let's see. Here it
Makes
is.
sense.
They got canned bacon?
What does that mean?
Here, I'll show you.
That sounds gross.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, they're counting the pepperonis.
There. Notice how I started at the outside and
Oh, they
worked
won't
my
say
way towards the
pepperonis, though.
center,
So they
placing
can
the
read
pepperoni
and they can
Pepperoni.
count.
Got it. Green peppers next?
Yes. Did you look at the spec chart?
Uh-huh. Do I measure in here?
Yes.
No!
Cross-contamination.
I'm telling you, man. You know, they talked about they wash their hands, but they didn't do it between anything.
Ain't nobody wearing gloves.
No.
Put the.
Now what?
Good. Now, place the green pepper
It's not the
on
Rona.
What if,
but
what if
the
somebody's
Rona they got back
lactose
then.
intolerant? You just put the peppers in the same bowl as the cheese. Now you're getting somebody all.
I mean, it's going on the same pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Maybe they wash it in between.
What's next?
Well, there are 2 more ingredients. The top cheese.
You know, I didn't realize that like so much went into the pizzas.
Whoa, fairy dust.
That's
Fairy
right.
dust
Pizza
on a
Hut
pizza.
fairy dust. It's just a little magic ingredient that we have for making it great.
Okay.
You'll
Sounds
see.
magic.
All right. For the
Fairy
top cheese,
dust.
How much do we need?
Let's see. Here it is. Can I do it?
Sure.
Did you realize you were getting fairy dust in your pizza at Pizza Hut? That's what makes it great.
it actually says fairy dust on that chart.
Yeah, it does.
What kind of drug?
Okay.
I don't know.
Spread the cheese over the top of everything.
Just throw some crack on there.
Some LSD,
Keep them coming back.
salt bed on there.
How's that?
That's good. Now we'll just make sure it's perfect. And now it's time for the.
She just moved 2 little pieces of cheese. We'll make sure it's perfect now.
And it magically transforms our ingredients into the perfect Pizza Hut pizza.
Come on.
Okay. Actually, it's a careful blend of cheese and spice. But it really does give our pizzas that extra delicious touch. And we're very careful about the number of shakes we
She
use.
just
You can check the
dumped
spec
it
chart
right
for
in
the
the
right
center,
amount.
though.
Yep.
You really do call it fairy dust.
Oh, there she goes.
And now, you
Fairy
see
dust.
what a delicious and perfect
Some
Pizza
angel
Hut
dust on the
pan
pizza.
looks like before it goes into the oven. Now, we just put it here on the conveyor. Notice how the pizza starts completely outside of the oven. It'll be done in just a few minutes. These ovens are
Starts out of the
perfectly
oven
cooked
and
pizza
it goes into the
advertised
oven. Can you
to
imagine?
While we're waiting for that to
Oh
cook,
man.
let's talk about some of the
It
other
starts
products that we make.
outside and
First
then
of all,
goes
It goes inside.
Hey, those ovens are a pain in the ass to clean. I was gonna say.
Pizza Hut pizza. Of course, it's been fine-tuned over the years.
How exactly does that?
Now, as far as
How does that
making
get
the
clean?
pizza
How do you
goes,
clean
the
something? You have to
main
take
difference
apart the
between
entire
see that
thing?
sidewall right there?
Yeah.
The whole sidewall has little brackets that you have to kind of unsnap them and open up the side door, and it swings open, and then you have to pull that whole rack, that whole conveyor belt thing.
Yeah.
It's like connected in there. You have to take the belts off of it, which would be like bicycle chains.
Yeah.
So you have to take those off, and then you have to pull that whole thing
Do
out of
that
there.
every day.
I mean, if you don't want your kitchen to suck, yeah. I've cleaned those many,
like
many,
after
many,
every
many, many
pizza.
times. No, but it's once a day thing. Maybe
because our customers count on
2-3 times a week if you're lazy.
Right, and I'll show you how.
The main difference between thin and crispy pizza and pan pizza is the dough preparation. Pan pizza dough is portioned in pans and kept under
Check out that eye
refrigeration.
contact. She's not reading
But thin and
anything.
crispy pizza
She's
crusts are
staring
made
right in
to
her
order.
eyes.
Now,
that
pan
Pizza Hut
pizza proofs
hypnosis.
individually in the pans.
Fairy
The thin
dust.
and crispy pizza
She's
dough
got eyes like those
rises in
witches.
this
Like the
container.
witches.
Whenever
The
you
witches
get an
and the
order
witches.
for thin and
Witches
crispy
and the
pizza,
witches.
you have to prepare the crust.
All
There's
the
some
key
keys there.
ingredients.
During rush
I know,
hour,
and they
you
show
might
this.
grab a few thin and crispy pizza
Hey, what
shots
else
in
can-
advance so that we can
Is
get
that
them in the
canned
oven
corn?
quickly. Because our customers
canned-
count on us to make it fast.
Maybe
Canned
for the
corn
salad
and
bar.
the Del Monte, Del Monte,
Do you remember
whatever
the
sauce
safety
or
procedures you learned
tomatoes.
about the dough roller? I sure do. Good, because we're going to be putting them into practice right now.
Those things are a
First
pain
of all,
in the
you
ass to
have
clean
check
too.
the calibration of the dough roller to make sure that it delivers the proper dough weight. So you estimate about 3 ounces more than the finished dough. It's right here on the dough weight chart.
That chick just had a deer in the headlights look.
She did. She's just looking at it like, she's like, hey, now you know you had me with the fairy dust and the toppings and the retarder, but now I have to make the dough. Like what? It's like a little while ago you took it out of the retarder and it was all done for me. I got to do this too.
She's proving that that's not the only retarder in the building.
There
go your fingers.
And catch it as it comes out. Then you flip it sideways and put it into the lower roller. Make sure that it goes into there evenly. Got it. Alright, as it comes out, you catch it on the back of your hands. Being careful not to pull it or stretch it. That would cause thin spots or tearing. And
Whatever
we have
happened to
start
tossing the
all over.
pizza? They're lazy.
Then you place the dough evenly in the pan and press it into place, making sure that there
Can you imagine doing this in rush hour?
Next, you trim off the excess.
It's like
dough
it's
with the
6
dough
p.m. There are people like kids screaming in the front, and you're doing all this. Make sure everything's even.
We can use the excess dough to make more pizzas after it's been in the separate bucket for 2 hours. Now we'd weigh the first shell to make sure the dough roller was set right.
They just undid everything they
If it was
did.
set too thick or too thin, the weight would be off. And that's why we make a test shell. We can adjust.
Well, that was the
dough roller
test
so that
shell.
next
The
one is
test
right
shell.
after
Okay,
it.
so they have time to test one
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
Then they pull out the freezer burnt ones. There you go.
Pre-canned
Just
thin
retarded
crispy
ones.
pizza
Get it
dough
right.
should look just like this.
I can't get behind calling it that. I'm sorry. It's just
No
not.
air bubbles, no holes, and no
To do.
cracks. If it doesn't look just right, we have
No
to throw it away
cracks!
and start over.
You just sprayed crack all up in it. You're not gonna put any cracks in it at the bottom.
Sure.
Not yet. You
Now,
gotta
if
get
we were
you gotta put the
Yeah,
toppings
perfect
on
first.
and then you put the crack. Fairy dust.
They don't want cracks in the bottom, just on the
Put a
top.
separator in between each one, and we would mark the separator with the time that we did it. So we throw away any pre-pan dough that we don't use right away.
We'd really throw it away?
You bet.
What about all the homeless
30 minutes
people?
old. Also, we use the first ones we made.
You really throw it away? Like, can I bring it home?
We call this our first in, first out procedure. That way the
Fine
customers
vote.
never get anything less than the best. But
Well, if the
say we
customer
were going to
never
use
gets
this
anything
dough
less than the
right
best,
away,
I mean,
then
wouldn't
we
the
perforate
best be the
it.
newest thing that
Right.
comes out?
With this
I mean, you're giving them the old stuff.
We only perforate the bottom of the dough, not the sides. So you make one firm pass over the surface of the dough,
That little
and
spiky
then one
thing looks
right
like
up the
fun.
middle. That prevents bubbles.
That's like
And then
that's
you're
like a
done.
back massager.
Now
You got
we
like
chop
a
it
some
to
toe
thickness.
massagers going on in there.
Exactly the same way you did for a pan pizza. We don't leave a half-inch border.
Like we did when we topped the pan pizza.
Right. Which, by
I
the way,
remember
is out of the
things.
oven. Come on, I'll show you how to take it out and serve it. We always use a pan.
Look at that.
And we always
What?
wait till the pizza is
So
completely
toe-
out of
we always
But-
use the toenail clippers to go for the pizza.
to be undercooked. Anyway,
It's like Andre the
any
Giant's
pizza
toenail
is
clippers right
completely out
there.
of the oven to the last inch.
Right off the set of the
We
Princess
check it for
Bride.
quality. It has to look great or it doesn't go to the customer.
This one looks great to me.
If it doesn't look great, we start over. All our pizzas stage.
Yeah, that's a
Sets
lot of
30
waste.
seconds.
That is.
That is the
That's
best
like
pizza, though.
Homeless.
that's my wife's favorite kind of
We use
pizza.
this
Homeless.
kind of board.
Gotta throw this out, you know. Whoa. Got the
Put
porn
that metal
music
spatula
playing.
in that pan again. I'm gonna beat you with it.
You hear the porn music they started playing when they started going after that pizza?
This is
Like,
meat.
yeah.
Into 8 slices. A small gets cut into 6.
Gonna slide this in there.
Into 12. Now, if it's a carryout, you have to use one of those boxes. Make sure to use a box support and an
You're
insert.
gonna do
If
the do the mating
pizza
dance.
Support.
here, you put it back in the pan and place the pan and spatula
The,
on
the
pork
pizza
patty.
mating dance.
To serve it,
Light some, light
This
some,
right
some
here.
candles.
They don't do that no more because of the coronas.
Pizza.
You saw that? What was that?
Delicious thin and crispy.
There's something wrong with this girl.
What we're gonna have for lunch? Personal pan pizza.
They gave her some cool
She been hitting that fairy dust.
Yeah, yeah.
Personal pan pizza is a small
Yeah, look, there's a whole canister of it right there.
Look how much is missing. That was full.
That was full.
That's big pizza flavor in a
The whole time she was talking, she's like, I'm not even listening. I'm just, like we did earlier, right? Yeah.
I've had that before. I bet you make a whole bunch of those every day.
She's had that before.
And that's why, depending on our prep list, we're going to be pre-topping some of them for the lunch rush. That's a good idea. Do we make them the same way as we make the larger pan pizzas? Almost, but
Where are all the other workers right now?
First of all, we stamp personal pan pizza doughs.
Oh,
after
the pizza
they're
stamp.
baked
They
so
brought it
they're
in.
the right shape and
Get them ready for topping. Also, because the topping amounts are much smaller,
we use scoops to measure them.
What kind of meat is
It's
that?
pretty much the same. But we'll be going over personal pan
That's
pizzas in more
nasty.
detail
That's some-
later. Sounds good.
That's an odd color for sausage.
I got a question. I still ain't seen no gloves. Where are your gloves?
They washed their hands like 20 minutes ago. They washed them.
She's not even
But then
wearing a hat.
She ain't wearing a hat either. She's
She
wearing a
ain't wearing a
visor
hat.
thing.
And the whole time she's been like talking, spitting all over
We'll
everything.
be waiting right here to guide you. Just remember to follow the instructions exactly, and you'll be just fine.
She's back in the
It's like
retarder.
pizzas, right?
Stay out of there.
Yeah, now I'm gonna leave you alone so you can drown.
Try your hand at topping onion crispy pizza. Hey, I'm not just making pizza. I'm making it great.
You gotta stop it, y'all. You gotta stop it. Look at those torture devices behind her head. It's like if you don't make it great, you're going in the grinder.
It has several unique ingredients, so there are some special ways that we
I don't even know what those are.
I don't know, man, but I wouldn't want to be in that section.
Those are why she's so happy.
For saucing, you'll spread on some of our special hand-tossed traditional pizza sauce to between the
I got a question.
What?
For saucing, we're gonna spread our hand tossed
Hand-tossed.
sauce. Y'all,
I got a
They
question.
tossed the sauce.
How you hand toss some sauce?
I don't understand how. They don't even hand toss their pizzas. They're gonna be flinging it everywhere. I don't know. And that also, I'm gonna say it, sounded dirty.
I think our terminology's a little off.
I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play that back. Is that really what she said? She said we hand toss the sauce.
the rim. For saucing, you'll spread on some of our special hand-tossed traditional pizza sauce to between
Hand-tossed.
the
Hand-tossed sauce.
separation marks
It's all,
from the outer
just
edge.
flinging it around the room. So there's Big Al in the back catching it in a sack. Throws it on the
Then you
pizza.
distribute the bottom
Making it
cheese
great.
out to that same line. Then the toppings go on to within half an inch of the edge.
That's a lot of
When you
pepperoni.
distribute the top cheese, be sure once again that you don't go beyond that outer perforation line. Then you'll clean up the outside edges and shake on the proper amount of fairy dust, just like we do with pan pizza.
Forget the fairy
and
dust,
crispy
y'all.
Pizza.
Wink.
Don't worry, all of these instructions are included on the station guides. And the job aids near the make table will give you the proper ingredient amounts. That's all there is to it.
That's it.
Job
That
aids.
pizza will give them a reason to come back. There's one more product you need
This
to
chick.
Nobody else thought of it like that.
No, not until it was
Dang.
We make pizza? Sort of. When we make
That's why I hang out with them. Tell them.
Man.
First, we fill the bottom dough with
Things on the wall might be some job aids.
filling according to the order.
That's dangerous.
Some marital
There you
aids.
go. They still do it.
Oh.
Cheese blend, according to the spec chart. Then we roll, perforate, and layer on the top dough.
Hey, look. That's what are we making? I missed it.
This is something that
It's
they
a pot
had
pie?
back then. It's like
It's a pizza pot pie, y'all. Is
Using a personal pan pizza scoop.
that what's going on here?
Cheese blend.
Oh, that would be amazing. A pizza pot pie. Yeah, this
That's
is
what
like,
they're making.
It's like a double. No!
now
No!
they're playing out.
She
Okay.
screwed up. That's it.
Pin helps
She
make
done
sure
f***ed
the
up.
evenly distributed.
That's it.
Procedure
No.
is the same. That's some
Oh God.
Oh, okay, so you're poking the holes in it so it don't grow into a big goulash looking thing.
So okay, so she freaking shoves a thing in there, and
And
that's the
they cut
end
the
of the
video
video. She
Yeah.
brings down the torture devices, and that's it.
Terrified part.
I am
I'm
so
sorry.
confused right
Got the
now.
Iron Maiden in the pizza.
Oh man, and that's it. The training department, 1988. We're done.
Pizza Hut, y'all, we got to talk about.
They didn't even
some
show,
stuff.
show
I mean,
the rest of
you
it.
got pizzas. you got people with some like Iron Maiden torture device things going on. This chick was clearly on a some type of substance throughout the whole thing.
Fairy
Both of
dust.
Fairy
them.
dust.
One was
Yeah.
on an upper and one was on a downer. Like the
Yeah,
one
nope.
chick looked like she
Fairy
was
dust,
way
they
too
use that
excited.
much.
One chick looked like she was way too excited.
She
The
was
other
like,
chick
took
looked
that,
like she was
shaking
dead.
it behind her back and
I don't know.
making it great.
Making it.
Let's talk about this hand tossed sauce for a minute. I've never seen in my lifetime somebody take some tomato sauce and just be like, "Ooh," toss it up in the air.
They did say hand tossed pizza, like traditional pizza sauce. So there were the
Commas
word
are
pizza,
important, y'all. Commas are
pizza's in
important.
there.
Words are hard.
But they didn't toss that pizza.
No, they didn't. How do you hand toss a pizza that came out of the retarder? They just shoved that in there, and I
Don't drop
cannot.
it on
I'm
the
telling
ground.
you, I cannot get it. I can't get out of my head the fact that they call it that. Stop it! Y'all gotta quit. I can't do this.
I'm sorry.
I can't even use any of that footage. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, that was that. I don't know how much of that I could actually use because some of that was kind of not very PC for 2020. This was 1988.
It's 1988.
Yeah,
Times.
and I don't agree
Making
with
it
some of the
great.
stuff that's in there that made that pizza great. But I don't know. I want that. Do they have that double decker pizza still at Pizza Hut right now? The pizza
It's
pot
a
pie.
pizza pot pie.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, the one that they made right
So
there.
would it
We're
make
gonna
you
have to
feel
go back.
better?
Hold on.
Would it make you feel better if
See what that
Pizza
thing's
Hut
called.
said that they add an extra chromosome to their pizzas? Would that make you feel better?
That's it.
I mean-
I can't. I'm leaving.
I mean,
Y'all, this is not right. I don't like this at all. I don't like this commentary. This is not good,
you
y'all.
asked.
I know I asked y'all to do
You
this.
asked
This is
for this.
horrible. God, what is wrong with you
Pizza
people?
Hut's fault. 1988 ain't got no damn.
Freaking.
Just saying.
Okay, what is
I
this
have a
thing
theory
called?
About the happy woman.
Throw it
I
back.
think they like pulled her off the street, and she's just
It's
happy
called
to
a-
be like. In
Okay,
the
this thing's called a what?
I said the girl's so happy. I just have a theory that they like pulled her off the street and was like, "You want some food?"
That pizza they put in the trash.
Everything she
they
baked-
just
That was like
slipped
her.
into
She
her.
baked, they're gonna get to eat. Say
Like-
that word for me.
She's like, I can make it great.
Piazzo.
A Priazzo stuffed pizza. They still make that. Hold on, we gotta look
I
this up.
I don't see
Yeah.
a T in that word.
The Priazzo, I don't know, but that's a
Is
pizza
there,
pot
Is there
pie.
a T in pizza, baby?
But it's not pizza. It's pizza.
Like the Leaning Tower?
That's how you say
Tower.
it. Yeah.
Okay, that's
I'm sure that's how you say it.
that's a piece of something, all right. And then they got the dogs moving the thing around. How is she out?
Earthquake.
She's been out the whole time.
It was an
The
earthquake
whole
test.
time.
She's been sleeping on the sofa.
Hey, dog, don't knock over this thing. Okay, so that was us watching this Pizza Hut training video from 1988.
Terror horrible.
I thought it would be interesting, him being a chef and all, but I don't know. I don't know how much of this I can actually use because of the way that it kind of went, because of some terminologies that were used in 1988.
Cross contamination.
Oh,
No
man.
gloves used. I didn't see sanitizer once. I didn't see nobody washing their damn hands.
Did they have hand sanitizer?
They didn't have no
1988?
hair
I
nets.
don't think so.
They didn't have no hair nets.
What you got? What you got?
I'm looking
Hit
at the
me that.
Piazza.
Hold on.
I didn't see
What we
see
got?
any thermometers in any of the cold food to tell me that it was cold enough. I didn't see a thermometer on the retarder thing to tell me that it was holding temperature on the dough. I didn't see that. I'm just saying, the safety people need to come get on Pizza Hut. I'm sure they've
I don't know when
changed.
this thing ended, but yeah, it was a thing, but I don't know for how long.
I like the description
Wow,
of it.
it's
though.
at least been on there. It was there in 1985, so it was there for a few years at least. Wow, and one of them it says Pizza Hut Fairy Dust. It
The pizza pot pie.
says one other thing we used was what we called fairy dust.
Was.
It was a shaker filled with equal parts oregano and Parmesan cheese sprinkled on top of the pizza prior to cooking. Please,
secret
look,
ingredient.
I know this. I'm giving away secret ingredients. Please, Pizza Hut, don't come
It's
after me.
on
I'm
Google.
sorry.
It's not
Yeah.
secret at all.
The oregano gave it a little kick, and the Parmesan gave it a little crunch.
Okay, that was
Well,
marijuana, not oregano, and that's why that girl right there is so damn happy.
You notice how
She's
Pizza
happy to
Hut's
make
not
it
a
great.
big thing anymore
Making
because
it
it got
great.
rid of the fairy dust.
Yeah.
They got rid of the drugs.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Reagan was cracking down on that stuff back then. I'm telling you.
Yep. Yep, for sure.
Oh, I was one. See that's why they couldn't win the war against drugs because they were putting it in all the pizzas.
And the Coke. And the
Well, I mean, that's old hat. That's not.
Coca-Cola.
All right, guys. Yeah, that was this. That's all I got to say about it. That was this. Whatever this was, we're just us watching a Pizza Hut training video. If you liked it, let me know. We might do some more stuff like this. If not, then we'll try something else. Whatever. I don't know. We're just playing around. But yeah, 1988. I was just looking up some stuff from the 80s and thinking, wow, Pizza Hut training video. He's got to see this. So yeah. All right.
Blast from the past.
All right, guys. Well, you guys have a great night. You guys. I said it like 16 times a video. Later.